Welcome. This video is for arithmetic sequences, practice questions for both AASL and AAHL. So, first question, consider the sequence 2, 5, 10, 3, 7, 4, so on. Notice that there is no particular pattern. Write down the values of U1. So, for part A, U1. U1 is the first term, which is 2. And S1, sum of the first terms, which is going to be 5. And for part B, U2, which is 5. S2, what is S2? Which is U1 plus U2, which is going to be 2 plus 5, which is going to be 7. Then part C, write down U3. U3 means U1 plus U2 plus U3, which is going to be 2 plus 5 plus 10, which is 17. That is S3. But it is being asked S5, not S3. So what am I going to do it on? I'm going to add it on S5 also. So U3 plus U4 plus U5. So when I'm going to add them all, so let me move this one over here. So it becomes 2 plus 5 plus 10 plus 3 plus 7, which is going to be 27. That's the answer. Question number 2. Consider the simplest equation. Sequence 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Write down the values of U2. U2 is nothing but what? 2 and U20. So first of all, we have to find the value of the, in order to find the value, we need not directly do that. U20 is a 20th term. First term is 1, second term is 2, third term is 3. So 20th term is going to be 20. Find S5. S5 means add all the terms 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5, which is going to be 15. Then C, find the value of un in terms of n. So un is nothing but what? U1 plus n minus 1 times common difference d, which is 1 plus n minus 1 times common difference is 1. So which is 1 plus n minus 1, which is going to be n. Coming to question number 3. So in question number 3, it has been given that the nth term is given. Find the first 3 terms. So u1 is going to be 10 times 1, which is 10. U2 is going to be 10 times 2, which is 20. And U3 is going to be 10 times 3, which is 30. Then U10. U10 is going to be 10 times 10, which is 100. Then he's been asked S1. S1 means, which is U1, which is 10. Then S2 means U1 plus U2, which is 10 plus 20, which is going to be 30. Then S3, which is U1 plus U2 plus U3, which is 10 plus 20 plus 30, which is going to be 60. Consider the sequence un equal to 10n square. Find the first 3 terms. So u1 equals to 10 times 1 square, which is 10. u2 equals to 10 times 2 square, which is 40. And u3 equals to 10 times 3 square, which is 90. Then being asked u10. u10 is 10 times 10 square, which is 1000. Then part C. S1 equals to the first term, which is 10. Then S2. S2 is U1 plus U2, which is 10 plus 40, which is going to be 50. Then S3 equals to U1 plus U2 plus U3, which is 10 plus 40 plus 90, which is going to be 140. Now consider the sequence U1 equals to 10 power n. Find the first 3 terms. So U1 equals to 10 power 1, which is 10. U2 equals to 10 power 2, which is 100. And U3, which is equals to 10 cube, which is 1000. Then U10. U10 is 10 power 10, which is 1 followed by 10 zeros. Then part C, S1, which is U1, which is going to be 10. Then S2, which is U1 plus U2, which is 10 plus 100, which is 110. Then S3, U1 plus U2 plus U3, which is 10 plus 100 plus 1000, which is going to be 1110. Consider the sequence un and given by the recursion formula un plus 1 equals to, what's the formula is given? Un plus 1 equals to un plus 10. So find the first three terms. Already the first term has been found it out. U1 has been already found it out as 10. Now I need to find U2 value and U3 value. So using this formula. So let n equals to 1. So it becomes U1 plus 1 equals to U1 plus 10. So U2 equals to U1 is 10 plus 10, which is equals to 20. So U2 equals to 20. Then let n equals to 2. So U2 plus 1 equals to U2 plus 10, which is 20 plus 10, which is equals to nothing but what? 30. So U3 equals to 30. Then S1, part C. This one was part A done. Then this is part B, S1. S1 equals to U1, which is equals to 10. S2 equals to U1 plus U2, which is 10 plus 20, which is going to be 30. Then S3 equals to U1 plus U2 plus U3, which is 10 plus 20 plus 30, which is going to be 60. Consider the sequence. Again, the recursion formula has been given. So this is a recursion formula. So what was that formula? Un plus 1 equals to 2un plus 10. And what is being asked is asked us to find it out for the first three terms. U1 is already given as 10, U2 and U3. So what am I going to do? Let n equals to 1. So it becomes u1 plus 1 equals to 2u1 plus 10, which is 2 times 10 plus 10, which is going to be 30. So it is 30. So n equals to 2. So u2 plus 1 equals to 2u2 plus 10, which is 2 times u2. u2 value is 30 plus 10, which is nothing but how much? 7. 2 times 30 is 60. 60 plus 10 is 70. Next, what is being asked? S1. Part B, S1. S1 means U1, which is equals to 10. Then S2, which is U1 plus U2, which is 10 plus 30, which is going to be 40. Then S3, which is U1 plus U2 plus U3, which is 10 plus 30 plus 70, which is going to be 110. Now, sigma r equals to 1 to 2r as a sum of three terms. Find the first three terms. So part A, sigma r equals to 1 to 3 to r. So plug in 1, 2 times 1 plus 2 times 2 plus 2 times 3, which is going to be 12. Part B, sigma r equals to 1 to 3 r square. So 1 square plus 2 square plus 3 square, which is going to be 14. Then part C, sigma r equals to 1 to 3, 2 to the power of r, 2 power 1 plus 2 power 2 plus 2 power 3, which is going to be nothing but how much? 14. Then part 9, or question number 9, find the values of a. Sigma r equals to 1 to 10, 2r square plus 1. So for this, we have to use the formula sigma 2r square plus 1, use the GDC, to get this answer as 780. Use sigma 2r square plus 1 in the form of GDC. Using the GDC, you should be able to get that answer as 780. Similarly, over here, our next B, sigma r equals to 1 to 20, 2r square plus 1. Use again the GDC. You should be able to get that value as, once I use this one, I should be getting that answer as 5760. How to use GDC? Use the run matrix, then math, which is F4. Then after that, use F2, Then once you use run math, which is F4, let me do that in the calculator and show you that. It's going to be run math F4. Then after that, go to F6, which is the arrow mark. Then F2. Then automatically the sigma value will be depicted on the calculator. So run matrix F4, F6, F2 should be giving you the answer. Then part C, use the same thing to get that answer as sigma r equals to 11 to 20, 2r square plus 1. Then this value will be giving it as 4980. Now find the relationship between ABC. We can see that basically is a number line 1, 10, 11, 20. 1 to 10 is nothing but what? Which is A. 1 to 10 is A. 1 to 20 is B. 1 to 20 is B. So let me draw a rectangle there. 1 to 20 is B. B, and 11 to 20 is C. So we can see that B equal to A plus C. So what is the relation for part B? B equals to A plus C. Question number 10. Consider this arithmetic sequence 11, 15, 19, 23. Find U10. So U1 equals to 11, U2 equals to 15. So common difference equals to U2 minus U1, which is 15 minus 11, which is equals to 4. Then U10 is being asked, which is U101 is being asked, which is U1 plus 100D. So which is 11 plus 100 times 4, which is 411. Then S101 is being asked, which is 101 divided by 2, first term plus last term. So which is going to be 21,311. That's part A. Part B, sum to the first 20 terms. So S20. S20 is 20 by 2. I use the formula 2U1 plus N minus 1 times D. Because I don't know the 20th term, therefore I'm going to use it on this one. So what's the formula I have used? The formula I have used is n upon 2, 2u1 plus n minus 1 times d. Then part C, hence find the value of n when un equals to 51. So 51 equals to 11 plus n minus 1 times 4. So 51 equals to 11 plus 4n minus 4. Part D is this one. I'm directly doing it out. So 40 equals to 4n minus 4. 4n equals to 44. N equals to 11. But for part C, we have to solve it out. Part C, find un equals to u1 plus n minus 1 times d, which is 11 plus n minus 1 times 4, which is 11 plus 4n minus 4, which is going to be 4n plus 7. Question number 11. In an arithmetic sequence, the first term is minus 5 and the fifth term is 27. So u1 is negative 5, u5, which is u1 plus 4d. This is equals to 27. So 4d equals to 32. So d equals to 8. So then find the 11th term. So he is being asked what is the 11th term. 11th term means u1 plus 10d. So which is going to be nothing but what? Negative 5 plus 10 times 8, which is 80 minus 5, 75. Part C, find the sum of 11th terms. S11 equals to 11 by 2. First term is negative 5 and 11th term is 75. So which is going to be 385. Then part D, the nth term is if the nth term is minus 155 plus 155, find the value of n. So u1 plus n minus 1 times d equals to 155. Negative 5 plus n minus 1 times 8 equals to 155. N minus 1 times 8 equals to 160. N minus 1 equals to 20. N equals to 21. Question number 12. The fifth term of an arithmetic sequence is 30. So U5 equals to 30. 13th term is going to be 70. 13th term is going to be 70. So fifth term. Fifth term means u1 plus 4d equals to 30. u1 plus 12d equals to 70. Subtract both. Minus minus minus. Then u1 gets cancels. Minus 8d equals to minus 40. So d equals to 5. Plug in this d equals to 5 over here. So you get u1 plus 4 times 5 equals to 30. So u1 plus 20 equals to 30. So u1 equals to 10. So we found the first term and we found the common difference. Then part B, general term. So un is a general term, u1 plus n minus 1 times d, which is 10 plus n minus 1 times d is 5. So which is 10 plus 5n minus 5, which is going to be 5n plus 5. Find the sum of the first n terms of this one. So Sn equals to n upon 2, 2u1 plus n minus 1 times d. So which is going to be n upon 2, 2u1, u1 is 10 plus n minus 1 times 5. So which is n upon 2, 20 plus 5n minus 5. So which is going to be n upon 2, 5n plus 15. Find the 20th sum of the sequence and hence sum of the 20th terms. So part D, 20th term. So we know that the nth term formula is 5n plus 5. So 20th term will be 5 times 20 plus 5, which is going to be 5 times 20 is 100, 100 plus 5, which is 105. So S20 will be equals to 20 by 2, first term plus last term. So which is going to be 1150. Question number 13. S1 equals to S1. S1 means U1 equals to 10. S2 means U1 plus U2 equals to 25. Now what am I going to do? I'm going to subtract these two. Minus, minus, minus. So U1 gets cancels. Negative U2 equals to negative 15. So U2 equals to 15. Once I know U2 equals to 15, common difference is U2 minus U1. 15 minus 10, which is going to be 5. So we found U1, U2 and common difference. This is part A. This is part B. Part C, S3. S3 means n upon 2, 2u1. U1 is nothing but how much? 10 plus n minus 1. 3 minus 1 is 2 times d. D is 5. So it's going to be nothing but how much? 45. S4, 4 upon 2, 2u1 plus n minus 1 is 3 times d, which is going to be 70. Then finally, part E, part D. Find Sn. Sn equals to n upon 2, 2u1 plus n minus 1 times d. So n upon 2, 20 plus 5n minus 5. So which is going to be n upon 2, 5n plus 15. Question number 14. Calculate the following sums. So part A, sigma r equals to 1 to 3, 2r plus 1. You can use the GDC again. You can use the GDC and we have learned it out how to use the GDC over here. F4, run matrix, F4, F6, F2, run matrix. Remember over here, these are the standard steps. Run matrix, then F4, F6, F2. Automatically, you will be getting it out this one. So this answer, when you apply the values, you should be getting the answer as 15. For part 2, you get 40,400. For part 3, 40,385. Then 101 to this one, use a calculator, you should get 30,200. Question number 15. Consider the arithmetic sequence. Find the number of terms which are less than 100. So Number of terms which are less than 100. So u1 should be less than 100. U1 formula is u1 plus n minus 1 times d should be less than 100. So u1 is nothing but what? 11 n minus 1 times d. From here d, calculate d, u2 minus u1, which is 15 minus 11, which is 4. 4 should be less than 100. So n minus 1 times 4 should be less than 89. So n minus 1 should be less than 89 divided by 4. N minus 1 is less than, this is 22.5. N is less than 23.5. 23.5, the number is 23. So 23 terms will be less than 100. Find the last term which is less than 100. So we came to know 23rd term is less than 100. We'll check it out. U1 plus 23 minus 1 times D. U1 is 11 plus 23 times 1 is 22 times D is 4. So we see that 11 plus 88, so which is 99, which is less than 100. Find the sum of all the terms which is less than 100. So Sn equals to, how many terms are there? 23 terms are there. What is the first term? 11. And what is the last term? 99. 11 plus 99. So add them all and simplify it out. You should be getting 1265. Question number 16. Find the number of, find the first three terms are given. Find the 41st term. So u1 equals to 7, u2 equals to 9.5. So common difference is u2 minus u1, which is 9.5 minus 7, which is 2.5. Find the 41st term. 41st term is u1 plus 40d. So which is 7 plus 40 times 2.5, which is going to be nothing but how much? 107. Then part B, this is part A. Part B, find the sum of first 101 terms. So S 101 equals to 101 by 2, 2u1 plus n minus 1 times d. So simplify this directly by calculator. I'm writing that answer 13,332. Arithmetic sequence has 5 terms. The first term is 2 and the last term is 32. So u1 equals to 2. Nth term equals to 32. Find the sum of the series. So which term is 32? We should knowing it out. And this is the last term. Last term, and there are 5 terms. Once this is the 5th term. So u1 plus 4d should be equals to 32 because he says these are 5 terms. Let's not hurry it out. Write neatly. The first term is 2 and there are 5 terms and the last term. So the last term is going to be my 5th term. 5th term is 32. So u1 is plus 4d equals to 32. 2 plus 4d equals to 32. 4d equals to 30. So d equals to 7.5. So now I want S5. S5 is 5 upon 2. First term is 4 and last term. First term is 2 and the last term is 32. So 34 by 2, 17. 17 times 5 is 85. Question number 18. U1 is 2 and U3 means U1 plus 2D equals to 8. So 2 plus 2D equals to 8. 2D equals to 6. D equals to 3. Next part B, U20. U1 plus 19D. So 2 plus 19 times 3, which is 59. And part C, S20. 20 by 2, 2U1. 20 by 2, first term. First term plus the last term. 22 plus 59, which is going to be 610. Question number 19. In an arithmetic sequence, the first term is 5 and the fourth term is 40. First term is 5, fourth term is u1 plus 3d equals to 40. So 5 plus 3d equals to 40, 3d equals to 35, d equals to 35 by 3. Find the second term. Second term means u1 plus d. So which is 5 plus 35 upon 3, which is 50 upon 3. Arturo goes to swimming every week. He swims 200 meters in the first week. Each week he swims 30 meters more than the previous weeks, means common difference is going to be 30. It is for 52 weeks, n equals to 52. How far he is done in the final week, means 52nd week. U1 plus 51D. So which is going to be 200 plus 51 times 30, which is 1730 meters. Then how far he did swim together, means he's asking S52. So 52 by 2, first term plus last term. First term is 200 and the last term is 1730. Simplify that, 50,180 meters. A theater has 20 rows for seats, so n equals to 20. There are 15 seats in the first row. First row 15. 17 seats in the second row. Second row equals to 17. So common difference is 17 minus 15, which is 2. Calculate the number of seats in the 20th row. 20th row means U1 plus 19D. So which is going to be 15 plus 19 times 2, which is 53. Next, calculate the total number of seats. So S20. 20 by 2, first term plus last term. First term is 15 and the last term is 53. 15 plus 53, 68, 34. So 680. There are total 680. Question number 22. Each day a trainer trains for 10 kilometers race. On the first day, he runs 100,000 meters. So U1 equals to 1000 meters. Then the second day increases by 250 meters. So common difference is 250. On which day the total distance is 10 kilometers. On which day, so the total she ran a distance of 10 kilometers in a training. So U1 equals to 10,000. So U1 plus n minus 1 times D equals to 10,000. So what is U1? 1000 plus n minus 1 times d, 250, equals to 10,000. So from here, n minus 1 times 250 equals to 9,000. N minus 1 equals to 9,000 divided by 250, which is equals to 36. N equals to 37. On which day? 37th day. Then what is the total distance she ran in a training by the end of that day? So S37. 37 by 2 times first term. First term is this one and the last term is 10,000. First term is 1000 and the last term is 10,000. So which is going to be 203,500, which is 203.5 kilometers. Question number 23. A woman deposits $100 in her savings account on her first birthday. So U1 equals to 100. Second birthday she deposits 125 and so on. So common difference is 25. How much money should have deposited on the 17th birthday? So use 17. So 100 plus 16 times 25, which is going to be $500. How much money in total she should have deposited by the 17th birthday? So it's going to be S17. So 17 by 2, first term is 100 and the last term is 500. First term plus last term. So which is going to be $5,100. 24. A teacher earns an annual salary 45,000 for the first year. So U1 equals to 45,000. Her annual salary increases by, so common difference, 1750. Calculate the annual salary on the fifth year. So U5, which is 45,000 plus 4 times 1750, which is going to be 52,000. She remains in employment for 10 years. Total salary she earns. So in this 10 years. So S10, 10 upon 2, first term plus last term, first term plus last term, 45,000 plus 520,000. 52,000. So, which is going to be $528,750. Question number 25. A concert choir is arranged per row according to the arithmetic sequence. There are 20 singers in the fourth row. So, fourth row is going to be 20. 32 singers in the eighth row. Eighth row equals to 32. Fourth row means U1 plus 3D. Eighth row means U1 plus 7D. Subtract both. Minus minus minus. Minus 4D equals to minus 12. D equals to 3. Then find the common difference. Done. There are 10 rows in the coin, 11 singers in the first row. So U1 equals to 11. Find the total number of singers in the coin. So 10 rows. So S10. S10 being asked. So 10 upon 2. 2 U1. U1 is 11 plus N minus 1. 10 minus 1 times 3. So simplify that. You should be getting 245. A tree begins losing its leaves in October. The number of leaves that tree loses each day increases in the same number of in the sequence day. In each sequence. So the common differences over here is 16, 16, and 16. Calculate the total number of leaves tree loses on the 21st October. So 21st term. So U1 plus 20D. So U1 is nothing but what? 24 plus 20 times D is 16. So it is going to be nothing but what? 344 leaves. Total number of leaves S 31. Because in October 31 days are there. 31 by 2, 2U1 plus N minus 1 times D. D is 16. Simplify that, 8,184. In an arithmetic sequence, U1 equals to 7, U20, UN. Find the common difference. So U1 is 7, U20 is U1 plus 19D. So 64 equals to 7 plus 19D. So 19D equals to 64 minus 7, which is 57. So D equals to 3. Find the value of N. That one was part A. Part B. UN equals to nothing but how much? 3,709. 3,709 equals to 7 plus N minus 1 times D. D is 3. So N minus 1 times 3 equals to 3,702. So N minus 1 equals to 1, 2, 3, 4. So N equals to 1, 2, 3, 5. Question number 28. The second term of an arithmetic sequence is 2. So U1 plus D equals to 7. Sum of the first four terms of the sequence is S4 equals to 12. S4 means 4 upon 2, 2U1 plus N minus 1 times D equals to 12. So 4 times 2 times 1, 2 times 2. 2 times 1, 2 times 6. So 2U1 plus this N is 4. 4 minus 1 is 3. 3D equals to 6. So 2U1 plus 3D equals to 6. So we got two equations. We need to solve these two equations. What are the two equations we got it out? First equation is 2U1 plus 3D equals to 6. Multiply this equation with 2. 2U1 plus 2D equals to 14. Subtract both, minus minus minus, then D and D gets cancels. So D equals to minus 8. So common difference is minus 8. Plug in that common difference equals to minus 8 in the last equation equals to 7. U1 equals to 15. Question number 29. In an arithmetic sequence, the second term is 7. So second term U2 equals to 7, which is U1 plus D. Sum of 5 terms S5 equals to 50. S5 means 5 by 2, 2U1 plus 4D equals to 50. So 2U1 plus 4D equals to 50 times 2 upon 5. So 2U1 plus 4D equals to 20. So U1 plus 2D equals to 10. So I got two equations. U1 plus D equals to 7. u1 plus 2d equals to 10. Subtract minus minus minus, then you get negative d equals to negative 3, d equals to 3. Plug in d equals to 3 in the first equation. When I plug in d equals to 3 in the first equation, oh, the arrow isn't working, it should work. So what do I get from there? u1 plus 3 equals to 7. So u1 equals to 4. That's question number 25. No need of finding u1, then also we found it out. Question number 30. Arithmetic sequence has d equals to 11 and u27 equals to 263. u27. What is the meaning of u27? u1 plus 26d. So u1 plus 26 times 11 equals to 263. So u1 equals to 263 minus 26 times 11, which is going to be negative 23. Given that, okay, let's move this one to the one side because we need space for the rest of the question. So this is u1 and we got it as negative 23. Next, what is that? Given that un equals to 516. So 516 equals to part B minus 23 plus n minus 1 times 11. So 516 plus 23 equals to n minus 1 times 11. N minus 1 times 11 equals to 539. N minus 1 equals to 49. N minus 1 equals to 49. N equals to 50. Find the value of n. Find Sn. S50. S50 is 50 by 2. First term plus last term. First term is minus 23 and the last term is nothing but 516. Minus 23 plus 516. So which is going to be 1, 2, 3, 2, 5. Consider the arithmetic sequence. Find U101. So U1 equals to 2, U2 equals to 8. So common difference is 3. Common difference is over here, it is 5. So common difference is 3. So U101 will be equals to 2 plus 100 times 3, which is 302. Then UN. U1 plus n minus 1 times d equals to 152. U1 is 2 plus n minus 1 times 3 equals to 152. So n minus 1 times 3 equals to 150. N minus 1 equals to 50. N equals to 51. Consider the arithmetic sequence. Find an expression for sum to n terms. So u1 equals to 2, u2 equals to 5, d equals to 3. Then Sn, n upon 2, 2u1 plus n minus 1 times 3. So n upon 2, 4 plus 3n minus 3. So n upon 2, 3n plus 1. Find the value of n for which Sn equals to 1365. So Sn equals to 1365. 1365 equals to n upon 2, 3n plus 1. So it becomes 3n square plus n equals to 2730. So 3n square plus n minus 2730 equals to 0. So if you factorize it out, you'll get n 3n plus 91 times n minus 30. So n equals to minus 91 by 3, n equals to 30. So n cannot be negative, so answer is n equals to 30. Question number 33. In an arithmetic sequence, the first term is negative 2. The first term u1 equals to negative 2. The fourth term is 16. So u1 plus 3d equals to 16. So 3d equals to 2 plus 3d. Negative 2 plus 3d equals to 16. 3d equals to 18. d equals to 6. Then nth term is 11,998. 11,998 equals to u1 plus n minus 1 times d. So 11,998 equals to minus 2 plus n minus 1 times 6. 12,000 equals to n minus 1 times 6. So n minus 1 equals to 2000, n equals to 2001. In an arithmetic sequence, U21 means U1 plus 20D equals to negative 37. U4 means U1 plus 3D equals to negative 3. Subtract both, negative, 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 cancels. 17D equals to minus, this should become positive, minus 34. So D equals to negative 2. Plug in D equals to negative 2 in the second equation. So U1 plus 3 times negative 2 equals to negative 3. So U1 equals to 3. Then what is being asked over there? In part B, S10. S10 is 10 upon 2. First term plus last term. Do I know the first term? I don't know the last term. So n upon 2, 2U1 plus n minus 1. 9 times D. D is minus 2. So simplify that. You should be getting negative 60. In an arithmetic sequence, the first term is negative 7. U1 is minus 7. Sum to 20 terms is 620. 20 by 2, 2U1 plus 19 times D equals to 620. So 10 minus 14 plus 19D equals to 620. Minus 14 plus 19D equals to 62. 19D equals to 76. D equals to 4. Find the 78th term. So U1 plus 77D. What is U1? U1 is negative 7 plus 77 times 4, which is going to be 301. Question number 36. Write down the first three terms of the sequence. So U1 equals to 3 times 1, which is 3. U2 equals to 3 times 2, which is 6. U3 equals to 3 times 3, which is 9. Then part B, sigma n equals to 1 to 23n. Use the formula calculator, but this is without GDC. So we can see that this is U1, this is U2, means if this is U1 and this is U2, so we know the common difference is going to be 6 minus 3, which is 3. Now S20 means nothing but what is he asking over here? Sum of 20 terms, 20, 20 by 2, 2U1 plus 19 times D. So which is going to be 630. Then 21 to 100. So for 21 to 100, what am I going to do? I am going to do 1 to 100 first of all. 1 to 100 will be 100 by 2, 2U1 time plus 99 times D, which is going to be 15,150. Now what do I require it out? I require from 21 to 100. 21 to 100, how do I get it out? 1 to 100 I take minus 1 to 20. 1 to 100 minus 1 to 20. 1 to 100 was 15,150 minus 1 to 20 was 630. So it will become 14,520. Question number 37. Write down U1. U1 is 3 minus 2 times 1, which is 1. U2, which is 3 minus 2 times 2, which is negative 1. U3, 3 minus 2 times 3, which is negative 3. Next, what is he asking? This is S20, and this is again without GDC. So the common difference is going to be negative 1, which is negative 2. So S20, 20 by 2, 2U1 plus n minus 1 times D, which is going to be minus 360. The nth term of arithmetic sequence is given by UN this much. Find the common difference. So U1 equals to 5 plus 2 times 1, which is 7. U2 equals to 5 plus 2 times 2, which is 4, 9. So common difference equals to 2. Given that nth term, u1 plus n minus 1 times d equals to 115. 5 plus 2n equals to 115. 2n equals to 110. N equals to 55. Find this value, find the sum. So S55. So 55 by 2 times first term is 7 and the last term is 115. 7 plus 115. Simplify that, 3355. Consider the arithmetic sequence, find the common difference. U1 is 3, U2 is 9. So common difference is going to be 6. Find the number of terms, last term. So U1 plus n minus 1 times d equals to 1353. So 3 plus n minus 1 times 6 equals to 1353. So n minus 1 times 6 equals to 220. 1353 plus minus 3, so 1350. N minus 1 equals to n minus 1 equals to 225, n equals to 226. Find the number of terms, find the sum of the sequence. So what is being asked? S226 is being asked. S226, which is 226 by 2, first term plus last term, first term and the last term, 3 plus 1353. Simplify that, you should be getting 153228. In an arithmetic sequence, S40 and U40 are given. Find the values of U and D. S40 is 40 by 2, first term plus U40. So which is nothing but what? 106 equals to 20 times first term plus 106, because U40 is 106. So, and S40 is not 106. S40 is 1900. So 20, 85, 95. 95 equals to U1 plus 106. U1 equals to minus 11. Find the common difference. We know that U40 means U1 plus 39D equals to 106. So U1 was negative 11. Negative 11 plus 39D equals to 106. Then 39D equals to 117. So D equals to 3. In an arithmetic sequence, U1, U20, UN. Find the common difference, U20. What is U1 plus 19D? 64 equals to 7 plus 19D. 19D equals to 57. D equals to 3. Or D equals to 3. Find the value of N. So, UN is 3709. UN is 3709. So 3709 equals to U1 7 plus n minus 1 times D. So 3702 equals to n minus 1 times D. Then D is 3. Then what do I get it out? N minus 1 equals to 1, 2, 3, 4. N equals to 1, 2, 3, 5. In an arithmetic sequence, fifth term is 27. So U1 plus 4D is 27. 16th term U1 plus 15D equals to 115. Subtract, minus minus minus. So what do I get it on? Minus 11D equals to minus, this is 27, so 12 gone, 88. So D equals to 8. Find the value of N, and the nth term is 155. So U1 plus N minus 1 times D is 155. U1 we don't know, and nth term also we don't know. So what am I going to do that for that? For that, first of all, I have to plug in and get the value of U1. So U1 plus 4 times 8 equals to 27. U1 plus 32 equals to 27. So U1 equals to minus 5. So plug in minus 5. plus n minus 1 times 8 equals to 155. N minus 1 times 8 equals to 160. N minus 1 equals to 20. N equals to 21. So I got that u1 value and substituted over here to get that answer for n. Find the sum of n terms. S21. 21 by 2. First term is negative 5 and the last term is 155. So negative 5 plus 155. So it is going to be 150 by 2, 75. 5 times 5 times this one, 1575. An arithmetic sequence has 5 and 13 as first two terms. So u1 equals to 5, u2 equals to 13. So common difference is 8. Find the nth term. Nth term is u1 plus n minus 1 times d. 5 plus n minus 1 times 8, which is nothing but what? 8n minus 3. Find the number of terms which are less than 400. So 8n minus 3 is less than 400. 8n is less than 400. N is less than 50.375. So 50 terms. 50 terms are less than 400. So let's start with question number 44. So S1 equals to 7, which is U1. S2, which is U1 plus U2, which is equals to 18. So U1 plus U2 equals to 18. U1 equals to 7. Subtract both. U1 cancels. U2 equals to 11. So what will be the common difference? U2 minus U1, which is 11 minus 7, which is 4. Then U4, part C. U4 means U1 plus 3D. U1 is nothing but what? 7 plus 3 times 4, which is nothing but what? 19. Question number 44. Then question number 45. So for question number 45, added multiples of 3 to 3750 and found that this is S. Find the value of S. So U1 is 3. Common difference is 3. Next, which term? 3750 equals to U1 plus n minus 1 times D. 3750 equals to 3 plus n minus 1 times 3. So 3747 equals to n minus 1 times 3. 1249 equals to n minus 1. N equals to 1250. So Sn equal to will be equals to 1250 by 2 first term plus last term. 3 plus 3750. Simplify that. 2345 625. A 81-meter rope is cut into n pieces of increasing length to form an arithmetic sequence with a common difference d. Given that the length of the shortest and the longest pieces are 1.5 meters and 7.5 meters respectively, find the value of n and d. An 81-meter rope. So this is the first term, this is the last term. So 81 equals to n upon 2, first term plus last term. So 81 equals to n upon 2 times 9. So n equals to 18. Now find the values of d also. Now nth term is 7.5. So it's going to be u1 plus n minus 1, 17 times d equals to 7.5. 17d equals to 6. D equals to 6 upon 17. Find the sum of the arithmetic sequence. So u1 is 17, u2 is equals to 27, so common difference is 10. And un is 417. So 417 equals to 17 plus n minus 1 times d. 400 equals to n minus 1 times 10. N minus 1 equals to 40. N equals to 41. Now we want to find the sum to 41 terms. S41, 41 by 2. Then first term plus last term. First term is 17 and last term is 417. 17 plus 417, which is 8897. Calculate the sum of the terms. So first term is 7. Common difference is 3. Nth term is 157. So 157 equals to u1 plus n minus 1 times 3. 150 equals to n minus 1 times 3. N minus 1 equals to 50. N equals to 51. So S51 equals to 51 by 2. First term plus last term. 7 plus 157. 7 plus 157. Simplify that. 4182. Then he's asking 3r plus 4. So without GDC, with GDC we can directly use the formula. Then we use the GDC F4, F2, F6, F2 and get the values. We should be getting 4182. Question number 49. Consider the sum of the arithmetic sequence. Find the nth term in the form of. So u1 equals to 5. Common difference is 4. So un equals to u1 plus n minus 1 times 4, which is going to be 4n plus 1. Find an expression, it is sigma r equals to 1 to 21. Why it is 21 also? I'll tell 4r plus 1. Why it is 21? Nth term equals to 85. So u1 plus n minus 1 times d equals to 85. u1 is 5. 5 plus n minus 1 times d equals to 85. N minus 1 times d. D is 4 equals to 80. N minus 1 equals to 20. N equals to 21. That is the reason I used n equals to 21 over here. Find the sum of the positive terms. u1 is 85. u2 equals to 78. So common difference equals to negative 7. Then find the sum of the positive terms. So first of all, we should know which term is greater than 0. So u1 plus n minus 1 times d should be greater than 0. u1 is 85 plus n minus 1 times negative 7 is greater than 0. So 85 minus 7n plus 7 is greater than 0. 92 minus 7n is greater than 0. So 7n is less than 92, n is less than 13. So 13 terms. 13 by 2, first term plus last term. 2u1, u1 is 85 plus 13 minus 1 is 12 times negative 7. Simplify that, you will be getting 559. Mr. John decides to increase the amount of money he spends. In the first year, he spends $8. In the 8th year, he spends twice as much as in the 4th year. So 4th year is A plus 3D. In the 8th year will be A plus 7D. And in the 20th year is 4,000. Now he told that 8th year he spends twice as much as the 4th year. So A plus 7D equals to 2 times of A plus 3D. So this becomes A plus 7D equals to 2A plus 6D. So A equals to D. From here, A plus 19D equals to 4,000. But A equals to D. A plus 19A equals to 4,000. 20A equals to 4,000. A equals to 200. A equals to 200. So D is also equals to 200. Consider the arithmetic sequence. Minus 6 plus 1, 8, 15. Find the least number of terms. Sum of the series is greater than 10,000. u1 equals to negative 6. u2 equals to 1. So common difference is 1 minus of minus 6, which is 7. So Sn equals to n upon 2, 2u1 plus n minus 1 times d. So which is n upon 2, 2 times negative 6 plus n minus 1 times d. D is 7. So it becomes n upon 2, negative 12 plus 7n minus 7. So n upon 2, 7n minus 19. So this should be greater than 10,000. N upon 2, 7n minus 19 should be greater than 10,000. So use the GDC to get the value of n as 54.8. Use the equation solver to get the value of 54.8. So therefore 55 terms. The first three terms of arithmetic sequence are there. Find the value of a. So this is u1, u2, u3. So second term minus first term should be equals to third term minus second term. 2a plus 4 minus a plus 3 should be equals to a plus 9 minus of 2a plus 4. So from there, 2a plus 4 minus a minus 3 equals to a plus 9 minus 2a minus 4. A plus 1 equals to 5 minus a. 2a equals to 4, a equals to 2. Confirm the result. So if a equals to 2, what is the first term becomes? A plus 3. Second term is 2a plus 4, a plus 9. 2a plus 4, a plus 9, which is 5, and this is 8 and 11. 8 minus 5 is 11 minus 8, which is correct. Question number 54. The first four terms of arithmetic sequence, find the values of a and b. Same, u2 minus u1 should be equals to u3 minus u2. A minus b minus 2 should be equals to 2a plus b plus 7 minus of a minus b. A minus b minus 2 equals to 2a plus b plus 7 minus a plus b. So a minus b minus 2 equals to a plus b, a plus 2b plus 7. A gets cancels. 3b equals to then by minus 9. So b equals to negative 3. I got the value of b as negative 3. Once I get the value of b as negative 3, same is the case. I solve it out by using these three now. 2a plus b plus 7 minus of a minus b should be equals to a minus 3b minus of 2a plus b plus 7. So what does that becomes? 2a plus b plus 7 minus a plus b should be equals to a minus 3b minus 2a minus b minus 7. So this will be finally we will be getting the equation as 2a plus 6b plus 14 equals to 0. Now just now we got b equals to negative 3. So 2a plus 6 times of negative 3 plus 14 equals to 0. This gives me a value as 2. The ratio of the fifth term to the 12th term of the sequence and the common difference is 6 upon 13. So a plus 4d divided by a plus 11d equals to 6 upon 13. So 13a plus 52d equals to 6a plus 66d. 7a equals to 14d, a equals to 2d. If each term of the sequence is positive, then the product of the first term and third term is 32. Product of the first term and the third term is 32. Find the sum of the 100th terms. Now, a plus 2d equals to 32. But a is 2d, right? So what am I going to get it out? 2d times 2d plus 2d equals to 32. 8d square equals to 32. D square equals to 4. D equals to 2 because he said that everything is positive. So D equals to 2, A equals to 4. Now what is being asked? Sum of the 100 terms. S100. S100 will be equals to 100 by 2, 2A plus 100 minus 1 times D, which is going to be 10,300. 56. Find the sum of the first. Sn equals to 3n square minus 2n. So S1 equals to 3n square minus 2n, which is equals to 3 times 1, which is equals to 3 minus 2, which is 1. So U1 equals to 1. S2 equals to 3 times 2 square minus 2 times 2, 12 minus 4, which is 8. So U1 plus U2 equals to 8. U1 is 1. 1 plus U2 equals to 8. U2 equals to 7. So common difference equals to 6. Now Sn, find expression for the nth term. Un. Un equals to U1 plus n minus 1 times D. So which is 1 plus n minus 1 times 6. 1 plus 6n minus 6, which is 6n minus 5. Question number 57. The sum of the first n terms are given. Find the first three terms of the sequence. N equals to 1, S1 equals to U1 equals to 1. Then n equals to 2, S2 equals to U1 plus U2 equals to 8 minus 2, which is 6. So this gives me U2 equals to 5. N equals to 3, S3 equals to U1 plus U2 plus U3 equals to 18 minus 3, which is 15. Subtract these two, U3 equals to 9. And an expression for the nth term. Un is nothing but what? 1 plus n minus 1 times D. What is the common difference? Common difference is going to be 4 times 4, which is going to be 4n minus 3. 4, 16. 16 plus 2, 18. So U2, S2 is 8, 16 plus 2, 18. So the common difference, let me do this one once again neatly. S1 equals to 4 times 1 square plus 1, which is 5, which is U1. S2 equals to 4 times 2 square plus 2, which is 16 plus 2, which is nothing but what? 4 times 4 is 16, 16 plus 4, 16 plus 4, 16 plus 2, because n equals to 2. 4 times 4 plus 2, 16 plus 2, which is equals to 18, which is U1 plus U2. So U1 plus U2 equals to 18, U1 equals to 5. Then subtract both, U2 equals to 13. So now common difference equals to U2 minus U1, which is 13 minus 5, which is going to be 8. Nth term will be U1 plus n minus 1 times D, which is 5 plus n minus 1 times 8, which is 8n minus 3. Then show that the sequence is by checking un minus 1. So un is 8n minus 3. Un minus 1 will be 8n minus 1 minus 3. The common difference should be again 8. So un minus 1. 8 minus 8n minus 8 minus 3. So which going to be nothing but what? 8n minus 3. So un minus 1, I found it out. Un is 8n minus 3. Then un minus 1. So when I subtract that, once again let me write that, which is 8n minus 3 minus of 8 times of n minus 1 minus 3. 8n minus 3 minus 8n plus 8 plus 3. 8n, 8n, 3, 3 cancels. So common difference is 8. It is going to be correct. 59. Consider the sequence. Find the number of terms which are less than 100. So u1 is 5, u2 is 9. Common difference is 4. So 5 plus n minus 1 times d is less than 100. N minus 1 times 4 is less than 95. N minus 1 is less than 95 by 4, which is n minus 1 is less than 16.17, 18, 19, 19, 21, 21, 24, 23, 23 point something. So n should be less than 23 point. So when I do 95 divided by 4, 95 divided by 4 gives me 23.75. So 23.75 plus 1, n is less than 24.75. So n equals to 24. Find the number, the greatest term which is less than 100. So 24th term, u24, u1 plus 23d. u1 is going to be nothing but how much? 5 and d is 4. 5 plus 23 times 4, which is going to be 97. Sum of the terms. So S24. S24 is 24 by 2, first term plus last term. So which is going to be 1224. Greatest value of n for which Sn is less than 1000. Sn is less than 1000. Sn is n upon 2, 2u1 plus n minus 1 times d is less than 1000. Use the GDC, directly you'll be getting the value of n as 21. Use the equation solver to get the value of n as 21. Question number 60. Clara organizes scans in a triangular prisms piles, which each row has one less than one can row from the below. For example, pile 15 has 5 cans in the bottom, 4 in the row above it. A pile of 20 cans in the bottom row show that the pile of cans is 210. So u1 equals to 1, n equals to 20, u20 will be equals to 1 plus 19 times 1, which is going to be 20. So S20. S20 is 20 by 2, first term plus last term. So which is going to be 210. There are 3240 cans. How many cans are there in the bottom row? So 3240 should be equals to n by 2 times 1 plus n. Again, so n square plus n minus 6480 equals to 0. So n minus 80 times n plus 81 equals to 0. N equals to 80, n equals to negative 81. Number of cans cannot be negative, so n equals to 80. There are S cans and that can be organized in this formula. Here, Clara has 2100. Explain why she cannot organize them in a triangular pile. So, the same thing I am going to use now. S equals to n by 2 times 2 n plus 1, 1 plus n. So, this becomes n square plus n minus 2s equals to 0. Now, if s is 2100, n square plus n minus 4200 equals to 0. This gives me s value 64.3 and 65.3. They cannot be in decimals. That's why it is not possible. Question number 61. Consider the arithmetic sequence. Find the 11th term. u1 equals to 1. Common difference is 3. u11 equals to u1 plus 10d, which is 1 plus 10 times 3, which is 31. Show that the sum of the first n terms is given. So Sn equals to n by 2, 2 plus n minus 1 times 3, which is n by 2 times 3n minus 1. Hence, find the sum of the 100 terms. 100 by 2 times 2, 3 times 100 minus 1. 14950. The sum of the first 10 terms is 477. Show that this equation. So n by 2, 3n minus 1 equals to 477. So which gives 3n square minus n equals to 954. 3n square minus n minus 954 equals to 0. Use the GDC to get the value of n as 18. 64. The first three terms show that k. So u2 minus u1 equals to u3 minus u2. 5k minus 2 minus 2k plus 3 should be equals to 10k minus 15 minus 5k minus 2. So 5k minus 2 minus 2k minus 3 equals to 10k minus 15 minus 5k plus 2. So 3k minus 5 equals to 5k minus 13. So 2k equals to 8, k equals to 4. Find the values of the first three terms. So it's going to be 11, 18, and 25. Find the common difference. Common difference is 18 minus 11, which is 7. Then find the 20th term. 20th term is u1 plus 19d. So 11 plus 19 times 7, which is 144. Find the sum of the 15 terms. S15. 15 by 2, 2u1 plus 14 times 7. So which is going to be 900. The first three terms of the arithmetic sequence are this one. X equals to 3. Write down the first three terms. Just plug in 3, 6, 9, 12. Find the common difference. Common difference is 3. Then find the other value of x. So x square minus x square minus 3 should be equals to 4x minus x square. This gives me 3 equals to 4x minus x square. So x square minus 4x plus 3 equals to 0. So x minus 3 times x minus 1 equals to 0. X equals to 3, x equals to 1. Other value is 1. For this value, find the other three terms. Minus 2, 1, 4. Common difference 3. Sum of the first two terms minus 2 plus 1 plus 4 plus 7, which is equals to 10. Find the sum of multiples of 8 between 1 to 900. So how many terms are there? 900 divided by 8. It is 112.5. So there are 112 terms. So sigma x equals to 1 to 112, 8x. Use a calculator. You should be getting 50,624. Sum of multiples between 100 and 900. 100 and multiples of 8 between 100 and 900. So 100 divided by 8 is 12.5, means the 13th term. It starts from 13th term. Sigma x equals to 13th term till 112th term. 8x. Use that one, 50,000. Sum of all multiples of 8 and 6 between 100 and 1 and 600. So 8 and 6. So it should be common multiple should be 24. It should be a multiple of 24. So 900 divided by 24, which is 37.5. So 37 terms. Sigma x equals to 1 to 37. It's a multiple of 24. This 24 is LCM, least common multiple for 8 and 6. So simplify that, 16,872. Between 1 and 900. Multiples of 8 but not that of 6. Multiples of 8 but not that of 6. So multiples of 8 will be between 1 to 900. They should be multiples of 8, but not multiples of 6. So multiples of 8 is from 1 to 112, but not multiples of 6. So I should be subtracting the multiples of 24. So this becomes 50,624 minus 16,872, which is 33,752. So from multiples of 8, subtract the multiples of 6, then automatically we'll be getting it out, the answer. Part E, which are multiples of 8 or 6. So if at all I draw a Venn diagram, it will be much more better to understand. This is 8, this is 6, this is 4. 8 and 6. So I take multiples of 8 plus multiples of 6 minus multiples of 24. This multiples of 24 is coming 2 times. So multiples of 8, which starts from 1 to 112, 8x, plus multiples of 6, which starts from 1 to 149. Why it is 149, I'll tell you. Then 1 to multiples of 24, subtract it out. Why it is 149 also, I'll be letting you know. 50,624 plus 67,050 minus 16,872, which is 100,802. Because 900 divided by 6. 900 divided by 6 is going to be 150, 150. So less than that one will be nothing but what? 149. So 149 terms. That's why I have used 149 over here. Coming to question number 65. The groups are 1, 4, 7 consecutive integers. 1, 4, 7, 10. So u1 equals to 1, u2 equals to 4, common difference is 3. Find the number of terms in the 20th group. So 20th group will be having 20 terms, so which is 1 plus 19 times 3. So which is going to be nothing but what? 58. So there are how many number of elements in the 20th group? 58 elements will be there. What will be the last element? Last element will be the sum of the all these 20 terms as 20. 20 by 2, 2u1 plus n minus 1, 20 minus 1 times 19 times d. Common difference is 3. So 10 times 2 plus 57, which is 590. Then find the number of terms in the nth group. So un equals to 1 plus n minus 1 times 3, which is 3n minus 2. Find the last term. Sn equals to n by 2, first term plus last term. So which is n by 2, 1 plus 3n minus 2, which is n by 2, 3n minus 1. Then part C, find the first term of the 20th group and sum of the terms in the 20th group is 3, 2, 5, 6, 7. So first term will be the 19th group last term plus 1. So 19 by 2, 3 times 19 minus 1 plus 1, which is going to be 533. Then sum to all terms will be, there were 58 terms. First term is 533 and last term is 590. Simplify that, 32,567. So that completes all the 65 questions. See you in the next video. Bye.